How's it going, guys, and welcome to our first episode of VFF Podcast. Now today, this is only a trial test for us, so we'll be doing pretty much everything around the league. And I do have Brian here with me. He will be introducing himself in a second. Brian, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them what team you play for and all that good stuff.
Hey guys, I play left back for Arsenal, team of the week in the first week. Looking to get team of the season.
Alright, so Brian pretty much is the only person that I could get a hand on to pretty much help me out on the podcast. We're usually supposed to have 4 people, but we didn't end up getting as many people as I thought we would. Pogba was supposed to help us out, but I guess he's having mic difficulty. But I had to get this video out for you guys so you guys know what's going on before the next week comes around. So pretty much how this is going to work, we'll just be talking about each league individually. It's only me and Brian again. So I'm going to take Bundesliga and the championship, and then he'll take Prem and half of the championship. So it'll work that way in that fashion. But first off, let's start off with the Prem League. Ryan will pretty much talk about the standing, team of the week, some players to watch for, and maybe some fixtures that is coming up. But we'll just pretty much do it in that fashion. Brian, you can go ahead and let us know the standing so far for the Prem League.
At the top of the table we have Arsenal, United in second, Tottenham in third, Southampton in fourth, Leicester in fifth, Everton in sixth, Chelsea in seventh, City in eighth, Newcastle in ninth, and Liverpool in 10th.
Now, Brian, is there any surprises on the table standing that you actually, I mean, you play in the Prem, so you probably know half of the team. Is there any surprises going around in the table? Any teams that are higher than they're supposed to be technically, or?
Yeah, I'm surprised that United really. I didn't think, like, they started off badly and then kind of lifted up now, but when I seen them at the start of the season, I didn't think they'd be so high.
There's no undefeated teams in Prem, right? Or is there?
No one's undefeated this season.
Oh, okay. Now, can you talk about a little bit about some of what are the best teams? Well, not the best teams. Let's not put it in that sense. What is one of the better teams in the Prem right now, and some of the players you have seen perform very well for in the Prem so far?
Well, I'm not going to blow our trumps, but obviously Arsenal are top of the league.
Yep.
We've lost only 2 games, and the only team to beat us were Chelsea. They got us twice.
So you would say that Chelsea kind of have an advantage over you guys, depending on where are they sitting at? They're like in 6th or something, I think you said.
Chelsea are in 7th, yeah. They've only played 7 games, as they've had 3 different managers this season.
So yeah, that causes a lot of issues going around. But let's talk about right now. Let's talk about, is there, again, I asked you, but is there anyone in the stats sheet that you know probably will have a good chance getting team of the season? I know you have a good chance because you're playing left back and you already have about 150 points or something like that, so you have a good chance. Is there anyone else on the stats that could have a good chance on team of the season?
Yeah, I think striker wise, Costa, and then either Hashpa or else O'Shea.
Yeah.
But definitely, I think Costa will get in and striker, and then I think O'Shea will be beside him.
Oh, okay. Any goalkeepers that stand out? Because I know we usually most of the time we talk about strikers and midfielders and all that stuff. Is there anyone in goalkeeper that stands out for you in the Premier League?
In my opinion, our goalkeeper Waggy has 6 clean sheets in 9 games, and the record for the league altogether is 7, so he nearly has that already.
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking at the stats too from the Prem, so it does look like there's some top goalkeepers, especially for you guys. There's some decent goalkeepers, and also we gotta know that it's not only the goalkeepers that's doing their job. Goalkeepers do get blamed for a lot, but the defense also helps out. Midfield in the Prem that I've been looking at you guys. I don't really know the names because I'm not looking at the stats, but I know you guys have a solid midfield. I think Man City was the other one. I'm not sure. Is there anyone in the midfield?
Solid,
Man City?
Yeah.
Yep. Man City was another solid team in midfield in general. Now let's talk about the team of the week for week 2, pretty much. Well, I don't know how to call it because of the whole situation. But can you just tell us the?
Team of the week 1.
Yeah, it should be like week 1 and 2 kind of. Some of them are even labeled week 3. Some of them are week 2. Some of them are week 1. But can you let us know the full lineup for team of the week for Prem? Oh no, take your time. I'm pretty sure we got enough time. Nobody's going anywhere.
Yeah.
And then after
I
that,
know
go ahead.
there was a few problems with it anyway when it was first brought out.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that first. What actually was the issue with? I know a lot of people. I'm not gonna say any names, but I know a lot of people said that someone changed the whole situation of the team of the week. There were players in there, and then they got taken out and put some other players. Is there any issue on there? Let's talk about that first, because that is really a very strong point. Because I know some people will be disappointed of what happened, but can you just describe a little bit more what happened in general?
Yeah, well, the team of the week was released first of all, and I know two people who play with me. We had 4 of our defenders were in it, and there was a Cam and the CDM were also in it. But I think there was 5 players were moved out of it, and it was redone by an admin, and they were all City players that were put into it then.
Yeah, that is, to be honest, that is really enough there. I know me and you, we actually spoke about the situation that should VFF consider the fact that it should have a limit of what time to put your stats in, because it's not fair to have team of the week up and then taking it down by an admin and then redo it. Do you think VFF should take this into consideration? At least, like, if you do your games, if you play your games Friday, should the stats be up about 5 hours after? If not, just the stats are not taken anymore, because it's not fair to everybody. You know, every manager you play, your stats should be up. Do you think that's a fair conclusion, really, to solve this issue?
I think it would be fair, yeah. I think by the way they should do it, it should be like one of the admins who plays in the Championship should be doing the Premier League one. The Premier League one should be doing Bundesliga, and then Bundesliga should be doing Championship that way, so there's no mix-ups in it and they can't actually change stuff for their own team.
Yeah, and the add-in on your point is, I think admins should not be allowed to do their own team stats, because it just caused some controversy. I've seen that happen in many other leagues. Not gonna point out any leagues or anything, but I've seen that happen a lot, especially when admins are allowed to do their team stats, or even sometimes even manager. I like how the VFF actually, you do your stats and then the admins add it over. It's easier that way, because stat you have kind of respect some way, but I think that would be best. But if you have the team of the week up, just let us know when you're ready.
Yeah, it's just opening now every week, is it?
Yeah. But other than that, it's pretty much team of the week. I mean, if we were to put the full 11, like we seen the team of the week, team of the year for FIFA. We seen that video. I don't know if you guys seen that video that they put Ronaldo, everybody playing on the same pitch with kind of that cut scene video. But do you think, from the team of the week players, do you think if all those players were put in a team, would it be a really solid team?
Oh yeah, easily. I think if they were all put together, it could easily be a title winning team.
Yeah. And yeah, I know Costa is actually a really good striker. I know O'Shea is a good striker, because I hear a lot. And there's a bunch of good strikers on Prime, so it's I'm really actually interesting to hear. Yeah, it is a good competition. I'm really interested to see who you got in there. So whenever you're ready, this is the 3rd time, but hey, computer technology sucks sometimes, but go ahead.
Okay, in the team of the week, we've got O'Shea and Costa up front, who are both scoring lots of goals. They're looking very good so far. In Cam, we've got Notorious, who also plays for City. The 2 centre mids, we've got Price Forbesy and Gilly Carrot, who plays for United. And we've got Acer and CDM, who plays for Man City. In left back, we have myself. Beside me, we have Afro Dude, who also plays for Arsenal. The other centre back is Dunny, who plays for City. The right back is Mark, he plays for City as well. And the goalkeeper is Diverse Bravo, who plays for Chelsea.
That's actually really interesting, because Diverse Bravo was I signed him due to the fact that I needed a goalkeeper Fridays, because it's hard for us to make Fridays. Actually, I'm just gonna let you guys know I am the manager of VFF Blackburn, but I did sign him and I had to release him because there was a lot of issues going on and he didn't really fit our timetable and all that stuff. But he's an actual decent goalkeeper, so I'm actually glad to see him in there. But for now, I'm gonna jump in to the championship. Championship. I mean, I don't know why I said Champions League, but that would be something big to bring up in the VFF for sure. But let's jump into the championship. I'm gonna be talking about the standing, and you could do the team of the week, and then I'll just talk about the players that I know, that because I do know the championship as well. So pretty much first place is Birmingham. They only have one loss, and actually they did lose to us. If you guys seen my previous video, they actually lost to us 1-0 from PK. They're a really solid team, so I'm actually pretty pumped that we actually beat them. We are second. We already lost 2 games. Our first game was against Bolton, but we did beat them in the second round 5-1, so we kind of got a revenge somewhat. Third, it's Cardiff. They're still undefeated, but they only have 8 games. Fulham is fourth. They only have played 8 games. QPR is 5th, and then Derby, Leeds, Bolton, Hull City, and Midborough as it follows. That's pretty much how it stands. Some teams have 10 games, some teams have 8, so the standing could change really fast. I'm pretty sure we have about 6 more games left for the championship, so we'll see what happens there. But other than that, let's jump into some of the players that I know could be possible team of the season players. The first one I'll say myself is Marshall from Birmingham. I don't know if you follow the championship, but he's been phenomenal for them. I think he scored like 5 or 6 goals. I'm not looking at the stats right now, but he's been phenomenal for them. Speck is their CDM. He's really good. Their goalkeeper is really good. Yeah, Speck is actually one of my friends, so he's really good. He's been on top form. Their goalkeeper is on top form. Steven, who is their manager, right? Steven is the manager. Yeah, Stoosh. He's looking pretty well for the team of the week. I'm also in there as the other striker, but we also have I think it's Freestyle Cookie. I think he's one of the admin actually. He's also looking there.
He stepped down.
Oh, he stepped down. Well, that's sad to hear. But he's one of the other players looking on that fact of the team of the season. There's a bunch of other players, especially it looks like the team of the season right now, to be honest. It looks like it's going to be between Blackburn and Birmingham. Haven't seen really anything else change. Maybe some 3 or 4 players from the other teams. But solid-wise, the goalkeeper for the championship so far, it's Dylan, I think. Yeah, it's Dylan. Yep, Dylan has been very well. Our goalkeeper has been very well too, but Dylan has played more games, so he's been the top goalkeeper for them. Defense-wise, I think, to be honest, the strongest player I've seen is either Fairzadan and one of the Birmingham defenders. Yep. There's some left back and right back that I know. To be honest, I know a lot of people don't know Yedelin, who's actually my right back. He's also the manager of IFVPA USA. If you guys do know what that is, it's actually really good competition. He's actually probably one of the best right back I know. And left back, I was expecting R1 to stay with us and probably get that, but there's a bunch of other players in there. Midfield, as I said, Speck is one of the CDMs that will probably stand out in general. And then forward is either, there's a bunch of forwards. It's me, Freestyle Cookie, and Stoosh or Steven. We're the 3 up top that looks like more promising as of right now, but it could change. We got 6 games to go, so anything could change. But right now, we're going to be pretty much looking on the team of the week. So you can go ahead. My phone's ringing like crazy. But you can go ahead and let us know the team of the week.
Okay, for championship team of the week, we have Stoosh and Pele up front. Obviously, you're listening to Pele now. I know Stoosh very well. He's one of my friends. I know he's a quality striker. I'm sure Pele is as well. In Cam, we've got Red, who plays with Pele at Blackburn. In left centre mid, we've got Martial, who's Birmingham. Right centre mid is Nasty, who's Blackburn as well. CDM is Spexcon, who plays for Birmingham. The left back is Diego, plays for Blackburn. Centre back is UK and Clubs for Birmingham. Spears Zidane, centre back for Blackburn. Right back, obviously, as you heard earlier, is Yedelin, plays for Blackburn, and goalkeeper is Dylan.
Yeah, so that's, as you guys can pretty much hear, the 2 teams that I heard the whole time was Birmingham and Blackburn. So we pretty much dominated those two teams pretty much dominated the team of the week. But I think it's the fact that, to be honest, it's between 4 teams in the 4 or 5 teams in the championship. It's I would say Birmingham, Fulham, Cardiff. Cardiff hasn't played that many games, so you still have to give them credit. Us, Blackburn, and what's the other team? I forgot one team. I really don't remember which one is it, but I think it's I don't know. I'm not sure if it's QPR, but QPR is a good, solid team. But championship is a solid competition so far. But we will see who gets promotion to the Prem. And if people stick around, that will be the end of story pretty much for everybody. But let's pretty much go to the Bundesliga. The Bundesliga, pretty much the standing is Hoffenheim, Hamburg, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich, Hertha Berlin, I'm probably saying this one wrong, Darmstadt, and then Darmstadt, and then Hoffenburg, and then Osborne, and then Bayern 04, Leverkusen, and then Schalke is last. No one, I think only Dortmund is undefeated. No, they're not undefeated. Only Hoffenheim is undefeated so far. They scored 18 goals and conceded 6. So they're pretty much the favorite to win the title there. But we will have to see because there's still games left. I think they have still 6 games left for them. But other than that, let's already talk about some of the players. I mean, the first one that comes to mind is Suarez 9, who's Insu. I'm probably saying his name wrong, but I forgot what he told me his name before. Forgot his name completely. But for team of the season, he's looked more promising. He has 110 points, and then second is Delino. Probably saying his name wrong too. Not good to pronounce in some of the game attack, but he has 95 points, and I think he plays Cam. It looks like he plays Cam, CDM, CM, or something like that. Yeah, CDM. Oh yeah. And then there's Harry 95, and then Rakitic, and then there's Vidal. Some of those players I know. Sonic is one of the striker. So they do have a solid players going on, but most of them are Hoffenheim players. Especially when we talk about team of the week. So looking at the team of the week, we have Suarez up top, we have Sonic with him, and then we have Chambo, who's actually, I've known him for a while. He played in a bunch of leagues, so I do know him from everywhere. Next in CM, we have, I'm not going to be able to read his name, Mo. He's from Hoffenheim. Mo? What is it?
Malin.
Yeah, I can't read his name because I can't really see it. So I think it's Melon. And then we have the CDM. Yeah, Delano plays CDM, and then they have Dimpai playing the other CM. Left back, we got Henry. Center back, we have Hooligan and Rakitic. Right back, we have the George Mr. 1. Some of these gamer tags are pretty interesting. And then, and then the goalkeeper, we have Toxic Shots, who actually know. But in general, it does look that it's pretty much Hoffenheim. They have about 8 players in here. Yeah, they have 8 players in here in the team of the week, which is really impressive. What do you think of that? Having 8 players in one team. Is that a dream team or something?
I could easily think they're going to win the league by looking at them if they keep up the way they're playing.
Yeah, to be honest, that does look really, really solid. But other than that, I think pretty much the Bundesliga does have some competition, but I'm not sure because I haven't played and I haven't seen much. But Suarez, who's I think he's the manager of Hoffenheim. He's been in my stream most of the time, so he's been speaking a lot about the Bundesliga and all that stuff. But one thing that I want to see, I don't know about you, Brian, want to see is the Champions League, maybe a Europa League in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To bring in the best teams
they
in
need
general.
to bring something in, yeah, exactly. So every team in each league can come together.
Yeah, it would be something really interesting, and have have a good price, you know, like if you win it, you have a good amount of money to buy players, especially players to watch from like the Prem, the Bundesliga, anything like that. But yeah, that would be something solid to bring to VFF. And also, I do have one question for all you guys. What do you guys think of bringing 2 more national teams? I know half of my players are Brazilian, Mexicans, and I have like 3 Americans. But we all live in the United States. I was thinking, what do you guys think of bringing USA in as a national team? Because we only have 10 national teams, and some of them are not related to some people. Now, I know people select basically by just choosing. Would you guys think it's better to let people choose basically on their relationship with their country, with the national team? Brian, what do you think in that fact? Should people be able to do that, or should people just join any team they want?
I think it'd be better that way because, like, you have obviously friends will be joining each other's teams, So if someone's manager, they're obviously going to pick their friends over people who deserve the spot.
Yeah, that's what that's the issue that I was talking about.
That way they should bring it in, yeah.
Yeah, and adding two more teams will actually give a better balance. Having 10, it's kind of odd because how you gonna make the tables? You know what I mean? It's hard to make. If we're doing a workup, it'll be really hard. But if you have 12, at least you have 6 and 6, and you can do it that way. But other than that, that's pretty much the conclusion of everything we talked about. Is there anything else you want to add, Brian?
Just wish everybody luck with the rest of the season.
Exactly. Yep. I mean, there's gonna be a lot building up, especially in this last week. I feel like this last weekend that's coming up, that's pretty much the last week of the season for most teams. Yeah. Yep. So we'll see how the conclusion ends. So yeah, guys, me and Brian, we do wish you guys a really good luck in the next weekend that's coming up. It's gonna be a big one for most teams. It's gonna determine who's gonna be the title winners and team of the season winners and all that stuff. So we do wish you guys a good luck from us. I'm actually thinking I'll probably bring Brian back because he's been awesome. I do appreciate your work, Brian. Really do appreciate it very much. If you have anything else to say, if not, we're just going to pretty much conclude it here and leave them with this. And I think we did a solid job. What do you think?
Perfect, yeah. Thank you for having me on.
Anytime, lad. I'll probably bring you back any on the future episodes. This is only trial again, guys. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you smash the like button. Leave us a subscribe if you're new to the channel. That'll be much appreciated, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Me and Brian, we are out. We'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace.